name's Trey and I guess I consider myself the main tech guy for the Classic Tetris World Championships. I sort of built this system of computers to take in all of the video feeds from the games and all the camera feeds. You know what? I forgot to do my new signature move. It's gonna have to wait till next year. When I was playing over here against Kevin, every time I got a Tetris, I meant to look at the camera and point my finger. But I didn't do it.
Are you out?
I'm out, yeah.
Who took you out?
Chad Muse.
Tell me about your computer here.
What do you want to know, Vince?
What do we have here? What is this doing to the old game that we should know about?
Right, well, 4 Nintendos come through these old cables into this guy here. And then inside the computer, we have virtual cables that connect together and run through some software that I wrote to scan the game and pull out all of the information that we want to display, like the score, the level they're on, and the field of pieces itself. And then it redraws all of that in a nice, pretty HD resolution, putting all the players in this little composition.
Why would anyone waste all their time making something like this?
Well, I was inspired by the spectacularly unimpressive projection in 2014. No offense to Chris Reeves, who really, his only fault was being too ambitious that year, I think. But I thought I had some ideas to contribute to this, and started messing around just to see if I could write that code to scan the game kind of as a challenge to myself, see if I could read the score. That was the first thing I did. And then that worked, and then I kind of got sucked down a hole of seeing how far I could take it. And this is how far the hole is today.
I mean, it's
5 cameras, 4 Nintendos, a whole bunch of brackets and screens and leaderboards that are updated live, and it all comes together to create this thing.
I mean, I bet you people on the stream don't even know how much work you put into making this look this great.
I couldn't even tell you. I couldn't even guess how many hours I've put into it. We've done it. This is the 3rd year we've used the system, right? So, and every year things are improved, changed a little bit. We're creating this really cool, unique experience for a whole lot of people. Everyone here, everyone who gets to watch later. I mean, that YouTube video is seen by 5 million people. I guess it boils down to being entertaining, but I think for us, kind of the core group, it's also about just this game that is kind of hypnotic and really addictive, basically, but also fun to play. And so it just grew out of, the game's so old. We didn't start this until 7 or 8 years ago. And that began because somehow a small group of us still played, and we're like, who's really the best? And every year we still want the answer to that question, and we still do it.
Now, how tough is this competition now?
It's weird. You asked me that question, and I think about, while I was playing over there, I heard Corian get eliminated, and I was like, oh man, I really wanted to see Corian in the final rounds. Because he's incredible. Like, I've never seen a player throw up scores the way he has. I, coming into the competition, was a little suspicious that he might not hold up in this environment. And I didn't actually get to see his game, so I'm not sure what really happened there. But, Alex is an amazing player who's been here forever, right? And it seems like in the top 8, we've got everyone who has played before. Everyone in the top 8 has been coming for years, and it's interesting. Like, the new players are really good, but I think there's something to be said for the experience of kind of dealing with the commentary, dealing with the nerves.
Yeah, tell me about, if somebody tops out and they're 80,000 behind. How hard is that? What is going on?
That didn't happen to me this year. It happened to me last year against Corian. Corian was playing super aggressively, but then he died. And I was, I don't know, maybe 80,000 points behind him, maybe even more than that actually. And I just kind of, I think ours was the only game playing at the time. And I just kind of had to sit there and try and stay focused on the game as much as I could, because all of the commentary was just focused on my game. All of the entire audience was just focused on my game and everything that happened in my game. You could hear people reacting to it. And it's so distracting. But, I mean, and that can really screw you up. Like, you just have to just really try and shut all that out and stay focused, because the game is hard, but I think, you know, Jonas said something a long time ago about relegating play to the back of the mind.
I've just been kind of trying to relegate the play to the back of the mind.
And I do think people tend to play best when they're not thinking about it too much. But if you're thinking about other stuff, that definitely, you know, makes an impact. Like if you're thinking about listening to what the announcer is saying about you, or paying attention to how the crowd is reacting, or saying, you know, things that are shouted from the crowd, it can really take your mind off it and screw you up. So just trying to stay focused, and it's really impossible not to be distracted. The trick is to refocus and refocus and refocus constantly. That's also one of the answers to the question you asked, like, why do we bother doing this? Because, like, it is truly amazing sometimes to see what people can do under pressure when they're, you know, when it's on the line.
How much is the crowd into this?
I think the crowd always, it sort of slowly ramps up. You know, as the closer and closer we get to the final match, more and more people show up. The reactions are more dramatic. I think when you just have one game going on and everyone's focused on the one game, there's more to react to, and you hear it. It's been a great response every year.
Yeah. What's the future for this tournament?
The future for the tournament, it's a great question. I think we may do more events throughout the year, maybe another one. It kind of depends on, I think, if we get more people watching on YouTube, I think that can make a real difference in terms of bringing attention, which brings sponsors, which brings money to pay for all of the work that we're doing, which is substantial.
Can you give me your best Boom Tetris?
Boom Tetris.